There's magic in the deep, dark woods of West Yorkshire. This morning on the show, we're going to talk about a couple of things, initiatives if you like, which aim to get families out and about. We'll head north of Leeds to the Golden Triangle, the village of Harewood and Harwood House, to discover a pleasure garden. That's after 8 o'clock. But let's head south of there first to the Rhubarb Triangle. I don't know whether you remember the rocks, the painted rocks that everybody was into last year and the year before. Well, fairy doors seem to be very much of the moment. And Beth Parsons has been to find out about the magic for us.
If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise.
Found already.
Where?
Look there.
Oh, yes! The community of East Ardsley near Wakefield are currently dealing with a rather troublesome situation. Land surrounding the village has become overrun with fairies. Or so it seems when you take a walk through the woods.
Hi there, Buttercups. Right, we're going into the woods today to look at the fairies. Let's see how many fairies we can spot.
I went to join Carl and Leah, who are local childminders in East Ardsley, while they took a group of youngsters to try and find some fairy doors.
Give us a big cheer if you're up for finding some fairy doors today. Yay! Let's go find some fairy doors.
I think the fairies were looking at us, but we didn't see any. A fairy doll up there.
And what else is in front of it?
A swing and a fairy. Shh, fairies sleep here. My granny has that sign on her shed.
Have you not got fairies in your shed?
No, I don't have a shed.
We set the group up really to encourage children to get into the fresh air and into nature. We run another group called East Ardsley Rocks, and that was really successful last summer. And it's just decorating rocks and getting them out into the community. We thought about that and thought, how can we encourage children to get out into the great outdoors again? And we set the fairy doors up on the Enchanted walk.
They rely on electronics and stuff these days, and it's easy just to do that, and we just want to get them out and walk into school and be in the fresh air.
It sparks that imagination, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Which I think sometimes is at risk of going, isn't it? If you spend so much time in front of screens, you almost don't need your imagination. Right, looks like we've found something great. So quick, what have you found?
Let's have a look.
A mouse door? No, this is so tiny. You have to crawl under a bush to find it. What's your name? How old are you?
Alexander.
How old are you?
5.
You're 5. Now, could you describe to us quite how tiny this door is?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10
10 what?
meters.
10 meters?
Yeah,
Or 10 centimetres? 10
centimeters.
It is a tiny, tiny door then. So who do you think that's for?
A mouse.
A mouse. Have you seen any mice around?
No.
It's a good thing for the community, and they're all getting together because there's more throughout the week what's needed, not just by ourselves. The community are all getting involved.
So who's decorating the doors?
And the main one.
Oh, yeah.
And the main one.
Have you got a workshop set up at home?
The garden with all the kids with all crafts and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm in my element. I find it very therapeutic anyway.
As well as the fairy hunting children, we were also joined by local resident and organiser Bethany.
The feedback that the Facebook page has had online is just unbelievable. It's not just children, it's dog walkers, people that are coming out for a jog, taking photos, showing support, saying thank you, doing what we can to carry on this community spirit.
What's that got on it?
A mushroom.
What do fairies do with toadstools and mushrooms? Do you know?
Sit on them and use them as houses sometimes.
That's true, yeah.
Or eat them.
You can find out more about the fairy trail by just searching for East Ardsley Fairy Doors on Facebook. And if you're out and about and you happen to spot a fairy, make sure you say hello from the team here at BBC Radio Leeds.
Beth Parsons there. finding some magic in West Yorkshire, and that's just one of a number of fairy door trails that have been popping up over the last few weeks and months. So if you are out, as Beth says, walking your dog, or maybe for a jog or something, and you see some magical activity in your area, then maybe, just maybe, there's fairies at work.
The professionals.
Let's move on.